Appointment Scheduler options in Welford chart notes. Today we're going to learn how to adjust the various options that control the Appointment Scheduler. To do this, press the Options button in the Appointment Scheduler. If you want to allow more than one patient to have an appointment slot at the same time, set the maximum appointments per slot to a number greater than 1. Some practices deliberately use this format for something called wave scheduling. Set the start time to be the earliest time when a patient might have an appointment. Set the stop time for the final time when a patient's appointment might end. Set the interval to the number of minutes between each line in the scheduler display. Most users choose 15 or 20 minutes. Appointments do not have to start or be divisible by this interval. If an appointment lasts longer than the interval, checking Show Continued causes the grid to show the word Continued on each subsequent line taken up by that appointment to indicate that it is a continuation of the same appointment. If you find this extra wording unnecessary, uncheck this option. Check Show Forbidden Description if you wish to see the name, such as lunch, and comment of the forbidden segments on your scheduler. If you would prefer to just see red boxes without any text, uncheck this box. The same applies for warning descriptions. Choose which of the available completion status settings you wish to see in the scheduler. You will generally want to only see those that are pending, meaning that the patient has not yet had the appointment. However, you can check other options if you wish to see, for example, those appointments which were canceled or rescheduled. If someone accidentally deletes an appointment and you need to retrieve it and reset it to pending, check Deleted to display that appointment and then edit it to change its completion status. If you designate which appointments are confirmed using the confirmation page on the appointment editor, you can focus on just those appointments which have been confirmed by checking Show Confirmed, or focus on those appointments which have not yet been confirmed by checking Show Unconfirmed. You can then contact those patients whose appointments have not yet been confirmed in order to confirm them. A patient who has a pending appointment who does not then have a subsequent corresponding visit stored in the visitor and who is not designated as postponing or canceling the appointment is considered a no-show. You can arrange to have the program automatically change pending appointments to a status of no-show if there is no visit stored in the visitor within a certain number of hours of the time of the visit, such as 8 hours. You can choose whether the right column displays the comment or the visit type. Check this box if you want the program to automatically warn you if the patient already has another appointment. This helps you avoid creating 2 appointments for the same patient on different days. Grid mode shows you an entire week of appointments on a single grid so you can quickly spot openings in white. Use these settings to customize the height of each line, the font size, and the name of the font. The grid font box shows you a sample of the font you have chosen using the size of the grid point size. If you like moving appointments around with your mouse, check this box. However, if you tend to accidentally drag your mouse around and thus unintentionally move appointments, uncheck this box. Check Use Last Type if your patients generally return for the same type of appointment each time. This saves you time by defaulting to their previous appointment type. On the other hand, if your patients tend to have different types of appointments each time, uncheck this box. You should generally leave Permit Appointments in the Past unchecked, since it would be very rare for you to want to record an appointment for a past date. On rare occasions, you may wish to check this box in order to retroactively record an appointment. If your main role as a user is to schedule appointments, check Auto Open and the scheduler will open automatically each time you launch Welford Chart Notes. Uncheck this box if you don't wish to have this behavior and want to launch the scheduler manually each time you need it. If you tend to add multiple appointments to the scheduler at once, then check Stay Open when adding, and you won't need to press the Add button each time you want to add another appointment for someone. Otherwise, uncheck this option. If you want to see the procedure type displayed immediately after each patient's name on the scheduler, check Show Procedure Type. If you can deduce the procedure type based on the color on the grid, you may wish to uncheck this option in order to have less text on the screen. Set Update Every to the number of seconds apart you would like the scheduler updated on your screen. Most users set this to about every 10 seconds, so the longest they ever have to wait to see an updated scheduler is 10 seconds. Setting it to a number as low as 1 second may put significant demands on your server, depending on its capabilities and the number of simultaneous users on your system. You can cause the scheduler to show more information at once by setting the regular point size to a smaller number, such as 6. If you have difficulty reading small print, you may wish to set it to a larger number in order to make the screen easier to read. Click on the Colors tab to adjust the colors of forbidden text, warning text, the lines dividing hours, and the lines dividing long visits. First, click on the item whose color you wish to change, and the red arrow moves to that line. Click your left mouse button on the color chip to change the foreground color of the selected item. Click your right mouse button on a color chip to change the background color of the selected item. Click on the Advanced tab. If you are never in the office certain days of the week, you can make those days narrower on the grid by checking those days. If you generally prefer to use the grid mode, select Open in Grid mode. Otherwise, select Open in Regular mode. Press the Default button if you want to set all of the settings back to their factory defaults. And that's how to customize the scheduler in Welford Chart Notes. For more information, visit us at emirj.com.